more than 8 million households across the UK, including 686,000 in Scotland, are set to receive the final part of the £900 means-tested cost of living payment from next week. One-off payments for £299 will be made automatically to people on eligible benefits from the Department for Work and Pensions (DWP), between February 6 to 22, 2024, and to those on tax credits only from Revenue and Customs (HMRC), between February 16 to 22, 2024. The UK government has not announced any plans to extend cost of living payments over the 2024-25 financial year, despite a 5% increase to energy bills at the start of this month and inflation still running higher than expected at 4.2%, putting continued pressure on households across the nation. It's important for people who have received any of the means-tested payments, £301 and £300, not to assume that they will automatically qualify for the third and final instalment, especially if they are in work and claiming universal credit. Similarly, people over state pension age, on a low income, may not be aware that they have until March 5 to claim the £299 cost of living payment through a new application for pension credit. Essential £299 cost of living payment must-knows below are the key facts everyone expecting the cost of living payment should know. People will only receive the money if they are on a qualifying income-related benefit such as universal credit, income-based job seekers allowance, income-related employment and support allowance, income support, pension credit, working tax credit or child tax credit. People on a qualifying benefit from the Department for Work and Pensions (DWP) will receive the payment between February 6 to February 22, 2024. People on tax credits only from Revenue and Customs (HMRC) will receive the payment between February 16 to February 22, 2024. Payments will be made automatically into the same account where your qualifying benefit is normally paid. Payments will appear as either DWP call, or HMRC calls, along with the claimant's national insurance number. Nobody needs to apply or contact DWP or HMRC before the scheduled window opens. To get the £299 from DWP, you need to have been entitled to a payment for a qualifying benefit between November 13 and December 12, 2023, or payment for an assessment period ending between these dates. To qualify for the £299 payment from HMRC, people on tax credits only must have received a payment of tax credits in respect of any day in the period November 13 to December 12, 2023, or later be paid in respect of any day in this period. You will not be eligible for the £299 cost of living payment if your universal credit is reduced to £0 for the qualifying assessment period, often referred to as a nil award. More information on this is further down this article. If someone becomes retrospectively entitled to the cost of living payment or believes they are eligible, but do not receive the £299 before the payment window closes, it can be reported missing on the Gov.uk portal from February 23, 2024. The money is paid per claim. This means joint claimants will receive one payment. For joint tax credits claimants, where one claimant receives working tax credit and the other claimant receives child tax credit, payments will be made into the same bank account as the child tax credit. People over state pension age, on a low income, have until March 5 to make a new claim for pension credit and still qualify for the £299, as long as the claim turns out to be successful. If you've recently changed the account your benefit is paid into, The £299 may arrive later if you receive the payment, but DWP later finds out that you are not eligible for it. You may have to pay it back. Universal Credit nil awards. You will not be eligible for the £299 cost of living payment if your Universal Credit is reduced to £0 for the qualifying assessment period, often referred to as a nil award. Guidance on Gov. UK explains, you will not be eligible for the cost of living payment if your benefit is reduced to £0 for the qualifying period. Reasons your benefit may be reduced to £0 include, you got more than one payment of earnings in your Universal Credit assessment period, your partner's earnings went up, your partner's savings went up, you started getting another benefit, you got a sanction because you did not do something you agreed in your claimant commitment. You may still be eligible for a cost of living payment if your benefit is reduced to £0 and one of the following applies: money was taken off your benefit for other reasons, such as payments of rent to your landlord, or for money you owe. You had a hardship payment because you got a sanction and could not pay for rent, heating, food or hygiene needs. Those on DWP benefits other than Universal Credit who are entitled to less than 10 pence and meet all other qualifying criteria but who do not receive a benefit payment, will still receive a cost of living payment. People over state pension age and £299 payment. The DWP is encouraging low-income pensioners not already getting pension credit to check their eligibility for the benefit, as they could still qualify for the £299 cost of living payment if they make a new claim before March 5, which later turns out to be successful. This is because it is a retrospective benefit that can be backdated by up to 3 months, which would take any new claims to within the qualifying period, November 13 to December 12. Pension credit can boost annual income by more than £3,900 and open the door to additional financial support for housing costs, council tax, heating bills and free TV licenses for the over 75s. The benefit currently tops up income to a minimum of £201.05 per week for single pensioners and £306.85 for couples, more if a person has a disability or caring responsibilities. From April 2024, the payments will increase to £218.15 per week for single pensioners and £332.95 for couples, who should check for pension credit. If you are over state pension age, you may be eligible for pension credit if your weekly income is less than £240.90. If you are single, £351.45. If you are a couple, people can check eligibility for pension credit using the online calculator on Gov. UK here or by calling the Pension Credit Helpline on 0800 99 1234. Benefits that do not qualify for £299 payment. You will not get a payment if you are only getting New Style Employment and Support Allowance (ESA), Contributions-Based ESA, New Style Job Seekers Allowance (JSA). Full details about the cost of living payments 2023-24 can be found on Gov. UK here. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @RecordMoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.